Final game, Sunday night, just after 6 o'clock New Zealand time. The Parramatta Eels take on the Newcastle Knights, and this is probably, I don't know, it shapes as one of the harder games to pick, or
Not
not.
at all. Not at all.
Eels all the way.
No,
Knights are terrible.
I think this is hard to pick, which means that Knights are great value. I think there's nothing in this. I think Knights have almost time they're under profession. It's the best side of the year, playing in the first final, which is brilliant. They've rested Saifidi for a bit through injury, but Frizzell's had a rest. The pack's looking really good, and they get their dummy half back. Pearce has found a little bit of combination now with the young 5'8". I think they're going well. And then Ponga, he's a big match player. I really like how the Knights are shaped up for this game. They're not a brilliant side, but either are Parramatta. Well, they've been horrendous for 8 weeks, except for one win. And then they rested their side and straight after that win. And that was against the Storm side, like I said, with no middle. They had their 3 middles out, and that's Para's strength. And that's exactly what the Knights' strength is. So I think this will be one bit of brilliance or one mistake at the wrong time. I think both packs cancel each other out, and it's just going to be a bit of luck here or there. I think there's nothing in it.
I totally agree, mate. I would even have the Knights ahead. Looking at the team list, Ray Stone, great defensively. Is he going to offer the same as Jaden Brayley out of dummy half? Those 2 front rows match each other out. Interesting to see Sean Lane and Murata Niokore in the back row. Ryan Madison couldn't make the 17 or hasn't made the 17 at the moment. And Isaiah on the bench, little puppy on the bench. So, I mean, I think, even their back line, Bradman Best against maybe a Wonga Blake. We know the edges with Parramatta have had trouble. I think Ponga and Pearce, that matchup, you seen what it did on the weekend. I mean, when they left, they only played half a game. You seen what it turned into. I think Jake Clifford's coming into his own since he's been there. Mate, I really like Newcastle in this game. I do. I think it is the toughest to pick of the weekend. I know Carl's waiting for.
You can't wait to get out of the starting blocks.
I just think I think it could come down to a field goal. It could easily do that.
Carl, give Eels fans some hope, please.
The Knights can't score points. They cannot score points. That's that simple. They've got all these game breakers, and you just named all the reasons why they should be winning and probably should be higher up the ladder, but they just can't translate into points. They got hammered by a Broncos team who have been getting better over the last 4-6 weeks. Last week, I think the Eels have got more points in them than the Knights.
The thing about finals footy, though, sometimes most things is it's the best defensive team usually wins the game. So they might only have to score 20 points or 18 points to win the game, 3 tries. They've done that numerous times this year. I think defensively, the Parramatta will be a lot easier to read than some of the other teams they come up against.
Yeah, well, look, I haven't taken that into consideration because I haven't played finals footy, Blake. So,
neither have I for a long time.
10 years, was it?
Yeah, something like that. But you know what they say? It's the old saying, the old cliche: the best defensive team wins the comp usually. So, we'll see.
Yeah, I love the Knights plus the 7.5. I think that's just a little gift there for a Sunday night. Their pack is sort of getting back to, it's probably the strongest pack they've had all season. And I do like the fact that Pearce and Clifford have been forming that combination over the last 2 months. I think we'll see Ponga let loose. I think we will see a few points from the Knights. So I really like them.